Oi! So I thought we'd finish off my horror DVD collection. So we've got the T's to the Z's, and I mean I've got box sets and stuff I haven't watched which aren't in these boxes, but depending on how long this is, maybe I'll just do the N to the Z's and then do another video later near Easter, like that just fills in the gaps with stuff I haven't put away and box sets and whatnot. Let's get into it. Turkey Shoot, that's a good Aussie horror. Texas Chainsaw, I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed that. I know a lot of people didn't. I'm really excited to see if they continue that series from that point. Three Blind Mice has got Eddie Furlong in it. It's not very good. The Thing, it's the original The Thing. It's really quite good. I mean, the remake's awesome, but so is the original. The Toxic Avenger box set's got the four videos in it. Troll and Troll 2. We all know them. Tremors. This is just a pack with 1 to 3, not part 4. Interested to see. I think I saw part 5's coming out sometime soon. Tales from the Dark Side. That's a great movie. Them. I think this got remade. I don't know what as in America or something else, but that version's really good. I haven't seen the American remake. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I must have a few different versions of this. This is some deluxe edition that came out somewhere down the line. The Tripper's great, really fun. Teeth. You guys seen that? That's a pretty fun one too. About a young woman growing up. They Live. Carpenter, awesome. Troll Hunter is really good actually. Is it, I don't know, Norwegian or something? It's a great film. I did enjoy that. Tokyo Gore Police. Oh, a bit over the top for me. If you like your Japanese action horrors, watch it. Trick or Treat. Most people know that. It's a fantastic film. The Tall Man. I really enjoyed that. It's sort of a thriller. It's really good. There you go. There's the original Thing. I saw this when I was in Hong Kong as a kid, in like the hotel or whatever, and it was just stuck in my mind. That's the only thing I remember of Hong Kong. I was only like, I don't know, youngish. Ritual. Is that one of those Tales from the Crypts, like the third one? I really enjoyed that at the movies. I saw that in the movie theaters. A lot of people didn't like it, and I don't know. It's just got good atmosphere. Not a lot happens, if you know what I mean, but it's good. The Terror Within, cheesy. Toolbox Murders, that's the original one, which it's a good film. The remake's not too bad either. A little bit different. Tobe Hooper. This is about the only full moon feature, is it? Full moon? I think pretty sure it is. It's about the only one, and it's a fairly old one. It's the only one that they've released that I really like. Leatherface, that's part 3. That's a cool film. I like it when he's got that what's that little kiddie machine where he's got to do spelling and it's got the picture of a man and he types in food. I like that. 2001 Maniacs and there's that 2001 Maniacs Field of Screams. That's a sequel and that's the original 2001 Maniacs. That's the remake or whatever. It's a remake, isn't it, of Herschel Gordon Lewis? I'm pretty sure it is. That's another version of Texas Chainsaw. That's 25th anniversary. Terror Train's a good one with Jamie Lee Curtis. It's pretty enjoyable. Remake of The Thing. Was there a point to that? Texas Chainsaw, The Beginning. Yep. It's good. Tucker and Dale versus Evil. Pretty good horror comedy. Tony's quite an interesting one. It's a little bit like that movie Henry, but this is a British sort of version. Things, man. This is a mad film. I just don't know what to say about Things. The Town That Dreaded Sundown, that's the original. I think they remade that just recently, didn't they? I haven't seen it. Tales from the Crypt and Vaults of Horror. They're good old school ones. Texas Chainsaw 2. I know a lot of people love it. It's actually, it has got some pretty cool stuff in it. It's just a bit cheesy out of the whole series. Texas Chainsaw. This is some doco, which I've actually already got on one of the other ones anyway, so I don't know why I bought that. I don't think I remembered I had it. That must be the original Thousand Maniacs. Herschel Gordon Lewis. Trilogy of Terror is kind of cool. Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Next Generation. That's a bit odd. It's alright. I enjoy them all. That's the remake, which I thought was a pretty good remake. Did you not? I did. Oop, there that one goes. we're coming to the end, guys. Oh, we'll find a bunch of wrong turns in here. Wrong turn 5, that was awful. I haven't seen 6 because, you know, didn't they take it off the market or something? Extra. If you haven't seen Extra, you need to check that out. It's, wow, I saw that when I was too young as a kid. It's got some freaky stuff in it. It's got Extra 2 as well, but I wouldn't waste your time. Van Helsing, it's just in this collection. It's harmless. Watcher in the Woods is a great Disney horror. Weird, isn't it? Disney horror. It's got an amazing ending. Underworld, 4 of those movies. I just got them because it was cheap in a pack. I enjoyed watching them. The Unborn, man, this is a bad movie. How bad is this? I saw it at the theatre and hated it. But for some reason, I bought it. I thought I'll give it another try, and I bought it on Blu-ray, and I hated it. But that young lady, whoever her name is, she's alright. You're Next. That's okay. Well, it didn't blow my mind. VHS 2, not much of a fan of the VHS movies. I haven't seen 3. John Carpenter's The Ward. That's decent. Good little thriller. Waxworks and Waxworks 2. I never really finished Waxworks 2. Is it any good? Oh, The White Buffalo. Is that? I guess it's kind of a western-y horror a little bit. It's got that big buffalo. Some good effects. It is actually a really good Charles Bronson movie. Really good one. Warlock 3. I've got all those Warlocks. I remember watching them as a kid. I enjoyed them more as a kid. I watched them later. Didn't think a whole lot of them. Zombie Holocaust. It's just another one of those Italian zombie ones. Woman in Black. I enjoyed that. That was good. I enjoyed it. Zombie Lake is so cheesy. A cheesy 80s. Got some bad effects, but it's actually kind of fun. I can't remember where it's from. Warlock, Armageddon. I remember thinking that was awesome as a kid with all the blood and stuff, but I watched it. It's a really boring movie. The original Warlock, watching that again as an adult, I found that kind of dull as well. Wrong Turn 4, it's okay. Wrong Turn 3, I don't mind this one. It's okay. I mean, it's pretty cheesy. Zombie Dead. Oh yeah, that's weird. It's got that adult actor that kind of looks like a child. There's some weird stuff in that. Wrong Turn 2 is pretty good, and Wrong Turn is pretty good too. They're worth watching. This is the Witchboard. Witchboard 3, The Possession. Probably the worst of the 3. Fairly damn average. Here we go. The Wizard of Gore. That's the Herschel Gordon Lewis Wizard of Gore. And there's that remake they did later, which actually just died in the end. It had a bit of potential, but what was with that ending of the remake? There's some Wishmasters. I really hate the Wishmasters. I kind of just bought them. Maybe out of boredom. Wishmaster 1 and 2. 3 I haven't watched. It's somewhere in the back. The Willies. It's kind of average kiddie one. When a Stranger Calls Back and When a Stranger Calls. I enjoy them. They've got some. The beginnings of both those films are spectacular. The rest of the movie is average. Video Violence 1 and 2, they're really bad shot on VHS type movies. Voyage to Agatis is pretty horrendous. There's some bad stuff in that. The Victim is fairly average. Is that guy? Oh, it's got Danielle Harris in it. Uninvited, that's fun. That's really, there's some weird cat effects in this. Holy hell, that's weird. That must be the first VHS. There they go, they're falling. First VHS. Fix this up a bit. The Vanishing, the original Vanishing is awesome. You need to see that film. There's an American remake. I haven't watched it because apparently it's got a... Anyway, I won't say it, but I don't think it's worth watching. But the original is fantastic. I don't know why I bought that. It's a doco on people that think they're vampires. Boring. Urban Legend 1, 2, 3. Didn't like them. I watched them when they came out of the movie theaters as a kid. Didn't like them. Thought they were rubbish. Watched them later, and they're not that good, but they're fun enough. Videodrome. That's pretty fun. They're like a... I don't know if that's Cronenberg. Yeah, it is Cronenberg. Witchboard. Not very good, but really fun and cheesy nonetheless. Oh, it's that at the end of that there's a pretty fun scene. Zombie Strippers. That's just bad, but you know, whatever. White Zombie. I didn't enjoy that. I thought everyone goes on about it, but I just didn't really enjoy it. Warm Bodies. It's not bad. Different take on the zombie stuff. War of the Worlds. That's great. The original War of the Worlds. Wound, Beware the Beast. That's a New Zealand film. It's good, about mental health. It's good. Wrath of the Crows is pretty good too. It's a bit low budget and cheesy, but it is actually definitely worth a watch. Under the Bed, I really dug that. It's sort of a throwback to kiddie 80s movies, like, I don't know, maybe a little bit like The Gate and that sort of thing. Not quite, but that vibe. And The Woman is pretty good too. A bit rough by someone or other. Lucky McGee. I can't think of the movies he's done. That's it, man. That's up to Z. We're done. Thanks very much for watching, guys. What have we got? I might, look, give me a sec. I'll turn this off and I'll go grab some of the box sets. Hey, I'm back. I just grabbed them. I don't have that many anyway, but, you know, I thought I'd show you. I've got that Godzilla box set. I've actually got all the Godzillas in some shape or form on DVD. This is the only complete box set I've got, with some of the early ones, which is really good. I like all the Godzillas. I actually haven't seen the new one. I don't know if it's any good. And I don't own it, and I don't have the American remake. I sort of like to keep it kind of pure. Puppet Masters, these are terrible movies, these. Puppet Master, like 1 to 9 or something. Man, these are bad. I haven't even watched these since I bought this years ago. I just can't bring myself to do it. It was pretty damn cheap, that's why I bought it, but anyway. Nightmare on Elm Street box set. This is one of the early DVD releases, I think. It's pretty cool. It's the American snap case things. Cool picture on the front. Got to have that one, along with more recently. Well, this is just a little one, but that's all the Nightmares on Blu-ray, all together, sort of thing. Got to have the Nightmares. What else do we got here? The Omens. A bunch of Omens there. Remake and the one with the little girl and that sort of thing. They're all pretty good. That's an Omen box set. Psycho collection. A bit hard to see. Psycho collection 1 to 4. Love them all. All those Psychos are fantastic. 1, 4. I got a special place in my heart for part 2. Phantasm. Got that box set with the 4 Phantasms. I guess 5 is coming out soon, is it? It's not bad. It's kind of really big. Got all these fold outs and shit. You know what I mean? I think it folds out more than that. Whatever. It's too big for the screen. I like all the Phantasms. I actually haven't really got into part 2. But I guess one day I'll go back and look at them. Blind Date collection. That's just a cheesy collection. It's got a cool case though. And then, well, Aliens. This is only a little thing, but it's got all the Aliens in 1 to 4 packed together on Blu-ray. I've had them on VHS, DVD. I always get the Aliens. They're some of my favourite films. Monsters, all the Universal Monsters on Blu-ray. All the different, you know. Favourite's Frankenstein, but it's got 8 different films there. Friday the 13th, that pack you get from over in America, the tin. It's got all sorts of goodies in there. I won't really pull it out, but you guys would have seen it around. And then obviously this one, the Halloween pack. I haven't even opened that one yet. I'll get to it some stage. I kind of really want to watch the director's cut properly, not a bootleg, because I've got a bootleg of it. That's it, man. Like, I don't really have that many box sets. Just a few of the series that I really like. Yeah, I think that's all of them. Alright, well thanks. I might do one more video, but I won't do it now. It's like a big stack of movies I just haven't watched, and the horrors I haven't watched that aren't actually packed away here, so maybe one more before Easter, hey? Thanks very much for watching this anyway, guys, and I'll see you again next week. Bye.